Ya'ate! Welcome to today's reading. We are going to be doing a reading on Holliday Dharma. So Dharma is like the opposite of karma, kind of. It's basically the sort of blessings that we get from God, from divine source and so on and so forth. And we'll be looking into what good blessings you got coming. We're going to take a look at the collective, then move on to the two options. I have the pictures pulled up today so I can describe them, unlike the other days when I was not prepared. Here we are. Let us go. Alright, 44 seconds. Let's begin the collective reading. First of all, we have Ona Kyoko in reverse. That is the High Priestess. And then we have Ken no Ichi in reverse. Ooh, okay. So this is some interesting Dharma. So this Dharma is about the intuition improving in the communication with oneself internally and coming to a point where you accept things is where what your Dharma is actually going to be. So it's basically you're upgrading yourself deep within on a psychic, intuitive, Christ consciousness, godly sort of level. And let's take a look at what other sort of information we can gather here for the collective. 10 of Pentacles in the upright, Koka no Ju. Okay. So far we have one major arcana card, and the way I do it when I do these readings, I just lay the cards out however I feel they need to be laid out together. So I'm doing a sort of diamond formation, and at the center of it is the only major arcana card so far, which is the High Priestess. And this formation is crowned by Koka no Ju, the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So it's like saying that you are starting to manifest things in the truest sense of the way that God designed us to be manifesting what it is that we need. You are recalibrating yourself, so to speak. I mean, life is just one big recalibration after all. You are seeing your potentials, your possibilities, and you're seeing what you are due and what you are ready to give. Let's take a look at another couple of cards here to complete this. Okay. You got Kote in reverse. And that is the Emperor in reverse. On the bottom of this diamond. Okay. Yeah. So this is like saying that your Dharma is coming from you getting through these difficult situations where you haven't been able to be your most stable self. Where you haven't been able to basically be as strong as you'd like to be. Like there's a lot of responsibility that you've had on your back, and it's been a difficult thing for you to get from chapter to chapter, which brings us to where we are now. And at the same time, this could indicate that you may have had some difficulties that you've had to tolerate when it comes to masculine authority figures that have not taken you seriously, that have not taken your word seriously, that have not seen your wisdom as a high priestess, your wisdom of natural law. Okay, so another aspect of your Dharma is that since you've gone through these situations, it has brought you to this point where you are now, where you are fine-tuning your intuition so that you can hear your higher self even greater than before. And so you are going to be communicating very clearly. And you're going to be thinking on your feet. You're going to be a very quick-witted person here. Because you got the bo no roku, or excuse me, bo no hachi in the upright on the right-hand side of this diamond. Quick, fast, precise communication. And then on the left-hand side here, we're going to pull one more card. Maybe we'll pull one more card after this. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we're going to do one. Okay. That is, you got Tsuki, which is the moon in reverse. And so far you have exactly 3 major arcana cards and 3 minor arcanas. No court cards at all. This is very interesting. And all of the major arcanas are in reverse. And 2 of the 3 minor arcana are in the upright. That is neat. So I do feel that it would be nice to pull one more to see what kind of balanced out energy or unbalanced energy, or I don't know. I want to balance the scales here. Now, when it comes to the moon in reverse though, and how this all applies, this is saying that you are going to start to utilize more and more the aspects of the new moon. The rebirth cycles. You're going to be tuning into that sort of frequency more. That's your Dharma. And with that, you are going to use that manifestation energy of God Source, what we are supposed to be manifesting, of our highest potentials, and you're going to be tapping into that. Alright, so like I said, let's get that last card here, and then we'll move on. Whoa! Okay, I accidentally grabbed 2. We'll go with it. Oh, that explains why I grabbed 2, because we got the lovers on the bottom of the deck. That's so cute. Koibito. And that is the lovers. And so the 2 cards that I did pull, though, are both in reverse. You got Seikai, which is the earth in reverse. And then you got Bono in reverse. So that is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands in the world in reverse. Okay. That's interesting. So we are going in a progression here. I always like to mention the progression when we have cards of the same wands, or even the court cards, or excuse me, cards of the same elements that are in the minor arcana or the court cards. And for you specifically, you have a progression when it comes to the wands energy, which has to do with the spirit, the spiritual energy. So you yourself are having a sort of spiritual progression where you are on the verge of completing a cycle. And with that, you're coming to a point where you're seeing how much progress you've made here with this part of the cycle. And you're seeing how much your world has been inverted for quite some time now. When it comes to these specific things about you not being as stable as you need to be, with you not being as balanced of a manifester even as you need to be. You are clearing that up. And you are going to do whatever it takes to stick through these difficult situations, and you are going to be using your internal compass and fine-tuning it to bring your world in the upright. So your Dharma is that you may not see it now, but as long as you stick with it and just trust yourself more and more and peel away at the things that tarnish your own trust in your intuition, peel away at those things, and then you are going to see this 10 of Pentacles manifest. And as well, with the lovers in the upright, I just want to say, out of all the cards you got that are major arcana, This is the only card that is in the upright, the Lovers. And in this case, I would say this is a unity that you're coming to. You are unifying with your intuition more. So that's your Dharma. And with that, you know, you can manifest and attract love, okay? So if you want some honeys, or a honey, or whatever your vibe is, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it eventually. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles, so that is slow movement. As well as with the Eight of Wands, that is a contrasting energy, though. That is also a quick energy. So it's like saying that you're gonna get there quicker. You're gonna get there quicker as long as you stick with being a good picker. Yeah? Okay. And one more thing. You got another card that popped out and I just didn't notice it. It was the King of Wands in reverse. That is Bo-no-o. Bo-no-o in reverse. And that is about being a very, very spiritual, passionate, very driven person. So this as like a bonus energy, I would say, is like saying that even though you may not look like the spiritual or the passionate or whatever, like you truly are. Even though you may not feel that way about yourself, you should really challenge the way that you have been looking at yourself and go beyond that. I think that's what that's saying. Challenge yourself from how you perceive, how you've been perceiving your potential, and then move forward, move through that. Yeah. Okay. So this concludes the collective reading, and we're going to move on to the two options. All right. So for the two options that we have available, option 1 is a gray kitty with a thin tail. So I believe it's a short hair. Cute little cartoon graphic. And this kitty is wearing a Santa hat. And a Santa. I keep on mixing up Santa and snowman. I don't know. Wearing a snowman's top hat. With a little bit of green and red on there. And then wearing a snowman dress thing. A dress. So so the kitty has like the body of a snowman in like a costume. And then they got a little collar, or the thing that people wear, a scarf. Yes, a scarf. Yes. So gray kitty, and the kitty is making like the RAR XD face. And then number 2 is an orange kitty, a floofy orange kitty, wearing a simple Santa hat and a little Santa-themed cape. So it's a red cape with a little white floofiness on it. And the kitty's expression is cute. I mean, like, I don't know. What else is going on with the kitty? Let's take a look. Oh, because I got the video is pulled up here. Oh no, did I download the video? There we go. Yeah, big round eyes. There we go. Big, round, beautiful eyes. Alright, so go ahead and choose your options between 1 and 2, or both. Who cares? Alright. Ya'at-e to those who have chosen number 1. The snowman kitty. Yeah. Alright. Ooh. What do we got? You got the 3 of Wands coming out. This is your Dharma. Your Dharma is the 3 of Wands. So your Dharma is that people will want to be diligent with you. This is the act of working together, basically. Simply working together on a spiritual level with people on what it is that you all want to accomplish in life. So cooperation. You also got chikara in reverse, which is strength in reverse. Okay. So this is like saying that when you are having your not so good days where you're really like slacking, or if something is coming up in your life that is blocking you from being your best and being at your full potential, and there's not really much you can do about it. Like when you're being held back and all that, people are still gonna be there for you. They're still gonna want to support you and see you thrive, and they're still gonna want to work with you even though you may have some sort of disadvantage that you would think that they might not want to work with you on. So yeah, this is just a reassurance that even though you may not have all that much to offer, it is enough. It is more than enough. So your Dharma is a simple level of appreciation. Okay. And, oh my. It's interesting that you got these nice cards in reverse. Because you got the Seihai no Ku, which is the Nine of Cups in reverse. And at the center, I'm keeping Bon no San, which is the Three of Wands. And so I would say that with this, because I do like to look at this as like the wish fulfillment card for sure. This is like saying that people are going to want to make your wishes come true. I would say people would want to like work with you on that. So if there's somebody in your life that really cares about you, for example, and they like really want to do something nice for you, they might start asking you questions about what it is. Like, for example, this is like a holiday Dharma reading, right? So this could be your story where somebody you love is like, oh, well, trying to figure out what you want for Christmas without like asking you what you want for Christmas. And then it's like they're putting in that real time and energy and thought into it. And they're like, I want to get you something you need. Whether that actually is an actual physical thing or if it's an experience, like maybe there's something you want to experience, or, whatever it is that you are just, you feel would make your experiences in life a lot more fulfilled. That is something that people are going to be interested in wanting to help you reach that fulfillment. Okay. Oh, that's cute. And you got Bo no Roku. Why do I keep saying Roku? Roku just falls off the tongue, dude. Bo no Yon. That's the Four of Wands in the upright. And that's about a relationship. That's about stability. That's about unity and harmony. That's about engagement. That's about a marriage. Oh my God. Oh my God. Excuse me. That was too loud. Too loud. Oh, the audio levels ain't gonna like that. The audio level gods. Anyway. So this is basically reaffirming that if you are already in a relationship, like this is it. Like this person, like I said, with all this nice little energy about you not being your best or you having things that you would like to do in your life, this is an affirmation that if you were in a relationship with somebody that like really cares about you and is ready to spend the rest of their life with you, that they're willing to be there for you when you're sick and when you're weak, They want to give you what you need. And this is also saying that you are going to be able to be this for other people. That you are going to be able to be this stable person. Even on your days when you're not doing that great. You're going to be able to give people what it is that they need, what it is that they wish for. Yeah. So your Dharma is that, like, your best really is going to be your best. and that you're gonna be well appreciated for that. You have a beautiful reading. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. Okay, we'll do one last card, and then we'll look at the underlying energy. So you got Koka no Ni in the upright, and that is the Two of Pentacles. Like this really reaffirms everything that I've already been saying about this balance energy. Because this is a card about balance. This is about balanced energy. And this is about stability as well, because it's a earth element. And this is the most stable energy you've gotten thus far in your entire reading, apart from the Four of Wands. Yeah. So, yeah, this really is for sure an affirmation of everything I've been saying. That you are going to be able to give to others at your best. Your best is going to be your best. And it's going to be appreciated. And people are going to want to give you the best for the best that you give. And your underlying energy is Seihai no Hachi, which is the Eight of Cups in the upright. And this is like reaffirming that whole, like, you know, if you don't have much to give when you are trying to help give people what they need or their wishes, this is like saying that your wisdom is going to be enough. You just speaking to somebody, you just listening to somebody is going to be enough, and you're going to be able to fulfill people's wishes. This is a beautiful reading. It's making me a little teary-eyed with all these cups energies. So I got 9 plus 8 tears over here because it's 9 of cups and then 8 of cups. So no, my eyes are dry. Honestly, it's been super hard to cry lately because of the Palestinian genocide. I can still cry, but I'm finding myself every day to have to like force myself to cry because I feel the tears coming and then they immediately get sucked back in because I'm like, there's gonna be more okay, I didn't mean to leave your reading on a okay, anyway, I'll talk about my emotions later. So anyway, this is about you. This is about you, number one. Anyway, you got these beautiful blessings, and, you know, maybe it's relevant. Maybe you need to cry too, okay? So if you haven't been crying lately, crying is actually very good for you. And it helps release a lot of toxins, and when we don't release those toxins, it messes up the functionality in the body. And one of the manifestations of the toxins staying in the body is gray hair. And other sorts of things like health ailments and all that. But that is just a clear sign of just basic health ailments manifesting in the body from not crying. So cry as much as you need to. Happy tears, sad tears, angry tears, funny tears. I don't know. Anyway, this is your reading. Ahehe. Ya'at-e, to those who have chosen number 2, the orange floofy kitty with a Santa hat on. Now, I was shuffling and I was like, yo, let's just take this card that just hopped right out. That's right, I paused. I'm pausing sometimes when I record this. So you got, first of all, you got Bo no Hachi in reverse. You got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Oh my god. Oh my god. Your Dharma. So your Dharma is that people are going to want to talk to you. People are going to want to hear what you have to say. Because it's in the reverse, so it's showing more so for me, since we're talking about Dharma. We're talking about, I would say, this is more of an outside energy. People going to be wanting to hear you. They're going to want to see you. They're going to want to listen to what you got to say. And they're going to want to be having conversations with you. And this Dharma also does indicate in a past sort of energy, I would say, that the words that you have spoken to people, the truest words especially, are echoing to this day. That is your Dharma. Is that your words have been leaving an impact on people. And perhaps now is the time where those words that you said, those seeds are finally sprouting. sort of thing. Like, so maybe you said something like 20, 30 years ago to somebody and it meant like nothing all these years, and then suddenly, boom, they're like, oh, that's why those words were echoing. That's why I couldn't, stop thinking about whatever it is that they said a while ago. I get it now. So your words are going to be having an impact on people. That is your Dharma. Let's get a little more info on that, though. I mean, I'm already getting quite a bit of information from this one card here. Okay. Now you got tsu sareta otoko. Tsu sareta otoko. And that is the hangman in the upright. You got that with the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So that does reaffirm for sure what I just said there about past energy. About people in the past. Like, your words are echoing in their mind now and in their heart. And especially if it's like people that you had a falling out with, I would say. Or that like tried to block you, like block your energy or whatever. Since we got the hangman, it is showing that they're starting to see things from a different perspective now as a result. Like, now they get it. They haven't completely gotten it yet. Because it's in the upright and not in the reverse. Because for me, in the reverse, that is the mastery of finally seeing things from a different perspective. So your words eventually will cause people to have to see things from a different perspective. You have very powerful words. You plant seeds when you talk. That is your Dharma. Alright, let's get a few more things here. Yeah, okay. So you got the Koibito in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. And this is, I'm using this as like, since I'm being inspired to think of this sort of seed sprouting, I'm gonna make a little formation of like soil around these two main energies of the 8 of Wands and the Hangman. And on the very base of that is the Lovers. So I would say your words are gonna help shed a light on people's misalignments that they have with themselves and with others. The sort of flaws that they've been holding on to in their life, where they don't want to see their good qualities, and therefore, because of that, they don't want to fully embrace being the kind of person that you see them to be. So, in other words, you see how people can unify and love themselves, and your words help people bring themselves closer to that. Okay. And let's get some more energy here. Okay. You got Ken no Kishi in the upright. That is the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, this is a little bit more of a reaffirmation of the power and strength in your words. That even though your words may come off as being like really quick, sharp, and maybe not as dense as they could be, like there could be more that you could say, but what you're saying is enough. What you're saying is enough here. So that is another aspect of your Dharma, is that you are being given this gift with this mastery of your tongue. You're being given this gift to be able to speak very, very quickly. Ooh, I like this. There's so many affirmations here about your communication. That's cool. So you got Ken no Jo. That is the Queen of Swords in the upright. Whoa. And this is all around the Lovers here, because we're forming some soil around the main two cards here. That is your ability to be able to hear the truth, to be receptive to the truth, to be receptive to natural law, to divine wisdom, to be very intuitive, but to also be able to speak without having to, again, say much. Because a queen compared to a king, a queen doesn't really have to say much. Whereas a king, he may want to extrapolate with fancy words and pull up all kinds of sources and resources and just have an Asperger's kind of a spiel of information, which can be quite enriching. But however, with the queen, it's like, well, your words are enriching in a different way, where you don't have to say much, where you can say one thing and it'll cause somebody to have a million questions that they never would have thought to ask. So this is the beauty in your word, I see. Okay. And then you got, dude, this is so cool what you got going on here. Just so much communication energy showing up. Ken no Hachi in reverse. And this is all about cutting away the karma. And this is your Dharma, right? So this is like a reaffirmation, because I don't usually read it like this, but we can see it like this. This is usually, I see it as a karma card, so now we're going to look at it as a Dharma card. Double affirmation that your words bring about Dharma. Your words bring about great blessings. Yes. Your words help people cut away and instead sow the seeds of new blessings. So yeah, we'll get one final card here to close out your reading. Okay. And then lastly, Koka no Ku in reverse. Koka no Ku. Koka no Ku in reverse is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So after all this communication energy that we got here, we got a Pentacles energy, which is more so about blessings, manifestation, time, energy. So I would say your Dharma is that you are going to not have to invest much of your time into certain things in order to gain this wisdom, this knowledge. That you are going to be intuitively tapped into things very well enough to be able to communicate on them. So it's like saying that you may not be authorized to speak on a subject matter, but with your intuition, your great intuition, and your ability to cut through things in all these other sort of divine things about your communication, that you have the authority well enough within yourself, and you are giving yourself that authority. Yeah, I guess that's your Dharma, is that you are giving yourself your own linguistic authority to speak in the way that you are meant to speak. Yes. Yes, and that's inspiring others to speak more truly. Yes. Okay, so this concludes your reading for those who have chosen the Floofy Orange Kitty, number 2, and or number 1 in the collective reading. Ahehe, Gigwabamin Minawa.